My pleasure to bring out our first real guest of the evening. She is a DJ on Hot 97.5, 103.9. She is Arizona's own Robin Nash, everybody.
Yeah.
Hi. Thank you, Robin.
You're welcome.
Why don't you step here? And, you want me to give you a hand here?
Nope. I got it.
Okay, we good? We could edit that out.
This is very comfortable.
Isn't it nice?
This is fantastic.
I think many a starving artist has.
This is better than my couch at home.
Bruce St. James almost fell off this couch.
I can see Bruce doing that. He's a friend of mine.
Before we proceed, I just want to make sure, because I should be vetting my guests. You are a real DJ, right?
Real DJ. People were questioning that. I don't even know what that means. What would a not real DJ
Well,
mean?
because Clifford isn't a real movie critic, apparently, and he came here on that credit. But how did you start your career on the radio?
Oh, I started when I was in college. I went to ASU, and I was a 5-year senior, and so all my friends had graduated by then, and I was bored, and I was just looking for something to do, and I still had not chosen my career path yet. And my mom has suggested, she's like, isn't there a local radio station in town? Like, not local as far as FM dial goes, but ASU.
Sure.
Somewhere I can volunteer. So I was like, oh, Mom, that's a good idea.
Cool.
You know? I just didn't want a desk job. I didn't want to do anything like that. So I went to the ASU radio station and got hired right away.
Wow.
Volunteered there. And then The Edge, if anyone knows The Edge.
101.5 The Edge? Was it 101.5?
No.
No? What was The Edge?
103.9.
103.9.
So it's the same frequency I'm on now, but it was 103.9 The Edge for 15 years.
Oh, what was 101.5? The Zone.
A competitor.
I'm sorry. I've just gone over The Edge.
So so they were looking, so The Edge was looking for a female DJ, and they called the ASU radio station. And I had a very thick New York accent, because I'm from New York originally.
Oh, wow.
So I was like talking, very thick.
Wow.
Like that. And
Sure.
they gave me the job and said, you have to get rid of that New York accent immediately. So I had to work on it. So my accent's kind of a hybrid of New York, West Coast,
Wow,
Valley girl. I don't even know where it came from.
It's general radio showmanship is really what you had to. I remember a lot of those old radio stations, bringing me back to Y95, KZZP, 104.7.
Yes.
I remember
all
those
those
stations very well. I think I first heard
Some of them still
Ice
here.
Ice Baby on Y95.
At a point, we played them too.
Was it Power 92? 92.3? Right? Wow.
Power 98, is that what you said, 98.3?
92.3.
Oh,
was
yes,
Power
and then they
92.
changed to 98.3. That's our sister station. Our owners own them as well. So.
Oh, cool. And
Yeah,
then, of
they're right
course,
next door.
93.3 was KDKB for the
Right,
longest time.
and then they switched.
And now they're...
Now they're alternative.
Oh.
So a lot of my friends work over there now, so.
So how jarring is it when you're at a station and it changes its identity? So you, as an on-air personality, have developed a knowledge of a certain kind of music and artists and their background, so you could speak of them when you're to introduce their songs and stuff, and then all of a sudden it's completely new genre of music.
Yes.
Has that happened to you in your career?
That did happen.
How do you adapt to
We
something like
went
that?
from alternative, my whole life was 15 years of alternative rock. I knew every alternative rock band. I've interviewed them all, and then all of a sudden they're like, you are now gonna play Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift. And I just, well, don't make fun, because I actually like them now. So, like, I went to their concerts and they were great. You get used to the music, but it was an identity crisis for probably a good 6 months, because all my listeners were mad at me. They actually took it personally that I remained on a different format of music, because they grew up with me.
Sure.
As I grew up with them as well, and it was such a lifestyle that when I stayed on, I would get harassment emails like, how dare you, you're a sellout, you're staying on. And I'm
Wow.
like, I am a DJ, I didn't make the music.
Right.
So if I'm good at what I do, I should be able to do any format.
Absolutely. So
So-
do you have a favorite genre of music, or have you found that working in radio, it's opened your
It's
mind?
open. I love everything. I even like country, which is weird, because I
Wow.
didn't used to like country, so.
Is there any format that you would completely object to, you would say?
No, I can do anything now.
Talk? You've political talk?
Oh, no. Got me.
Gotcha, yes! In a true political talk fashion. I just stumped you. And now let's throw to a Cash for Gold commercial. No, I'm just kidding. We don't have any sponsors.
I'm like, really?
No, that would be like a a talk radio throw would be like a Cash for Gold, or what's another regular sponsor of like Sean or Rush? Fortunately, nobody here knows. That's good. I know which way my audience skews. That's great. So you must have you've been to Bieber's concert?
Oh, yes.
Have you met young Justin ever, or?
No, so that's the difference between alternative rock and current. These guys are so big. Justin Bieber. Actually, I did meet Taylor Swift, though. Oh. She's the only one that actually wants to meet her fans. She's the only one. She was amazing.
Is that a Swiftie in the audience out there?
She is. But no, Bieber, no. He actually canceled all of his meet and greets because he felt that he was emotionally drained.
Oh, I remember that phase.
Meeting all these people. People would cry and go nuts over him that it was draining him, so he denied that from now on.
Who were you the most excited to meet in all of these experiences?
Well, all of my friends and radio friends know that Jared Leto was my favorite, and I kind of stalked him, and he has a restraining order against me. So if he's watching, he knows.
He's not getting within 500 feet of his computer when he sees this.
There's no restraining order, but I was asked once to remove myself from the radio station when he was coming in for an interview, because he's like, Robin Nash could not be in there.
Really?
I wasn't a stalker, but it went from a great interview that I had with him, and it was amazing, and from there I was like, I had this weird, stupid fantasy that he was going to be my new boyfriend. It was like such an illusion. It was ridiculous.
I had the same experience once with Mickey Dolenz. So. So you enjoyed Suicide Squad then?
I loved it. I loved Dallas Buyers Club as well. But people would text me. They're like, "Hey, your boyfriend's in a new movie, or he just won an Oscar." And I'm like, I'm over Jared. I had his email, so him and I would email a lot, and I think that's what happened. I started emailing him too much.
Really?
And it was a radio thing.
Do you think he drew any inspiration from that for his performance as the Joker?
Probably. No, he just doesn't like me.
They introduced Margot Robbie and said, here's Harley Quinn. She will be kind of a psycho girlfriend. He was like, I'm familiar with the material.
Definitely. I know this one girl in Phoenix. Cool. So that was a pretty funny story.
So, I want to ask you, because I do love radio. I love the radio format, and I've also enjoyed satellite radio in the past. What's your opinion as a terrestrial radio DJ of satellite radio?
That's a good question. I get very angry when my friends are listening to satellite radio.
Oh, really?
Terrestrial radio, it's because it's local. So if you're listening to satellite, not that it's a bad thing, but there's nothing local about listening to it. We're live on our radio station. Some radio stations are not, they're voice tracked. Mm-hmm. We're live. Every DJ is live. You can call us, request a song, win a prize, complain, be excited. I mean, I've made so many people happy because I'm local.
Sure.
They're instantly winning trips to Disneyland and Napa Valley and San Diego, and they're calling, they're directly in tune with the DJ.
It really is like the voice of whatever respective city you're in is the local radio. I mean, it's kind of the heartbeat when it comes to traffic and news, but also the music and the personality of the DJs kind of define a city's voice. If you're out of town visiting a place, you tune into the top 40 station, and those... You know
where you are when you're listening to me and our entire radio station, because even if it's not about contesting, it's still just current, like what's happening this Saturday. Just yesterday, or today's Saturday?
Today, yeah, it's Saturday.
It's in so much day. Yesterday even, we were just talking about Restaurant Week. You wouldn't get that on satellite radio.
That's right.
That Restaurant Week just started in the Valley, and so many people love that. So it's just local. Everything we talk about is geared towards, the people in town.
If you had any kooky callers lately?
Always.
Yeah? What's a super kooky call you've had?
Well, this one particular girl calls all the time. She's from Cordes Lakes. Do you guys know where Cordes Lakes is? Yep. When you drive out and you pass the sign.
Is that?
Yeah,
okay.
But it's like far out. But she calls almost daily to just tell me about the new DVD she bought, or like, oh.
She says, "Oh, but you're not getting this call every day."
It's just, I wouldn't say they're kooky, or like rude or mean. They're just more like they think you're their friend. I think, because they hear you every day, so they associate with you. So she'll call and just tell me about her life. I seriously know her entire life. I know her husband. I know his name. I know where they live. I know what they eat for dinner, because she just calls to tell us what's going on. It's so crazy. I feel like I know her.
Yeah, hopefully she'll comment on this YouTube video below if you want to leave.
She should, because she actually won a trip to Vegas from me. So
Whoa!
I was like, out of all the people to be my winner, you deserve it.
I'd probably be calling you every day
time.
too after a while. If I was promised a trip to Vegas, you'd be like, "What's going on today, Rob? You need lunch? You need me to swing by with anything?"
So the callers are great.
Very
They're
cool.
fun.
What else? If you weren't in, so it sounds like you've been in radio pretty much your whole adult career.
Since college all the way till right now.
Wow. If it weren't radio, what would it be for you? What do you think would?
I know exactly. I just talked about that today with one of my friends. I would love to have been a vet surgeon.
For animals, a veterinarian?
A veterinarian surgeon.
Wow, okay, cool.
I actually wish I can remember things the way I did when I was younger, so I can go to school and do it, but there's no way I would retain that information now.
Well, I imagine
like that
meeting
much.
some of those alt bands from back in the day was similar to handling sick animals. There has to be some parallel between, no?
That was a good comparison, though, for sure.
Just trying to corral, those crazy kids from Sum 41 or whatever.
It's good. Yeah, we played them too.
Cool. So when can people hear you on the radio? And does it stream? So if folks are watching this YouTube video somewhere else in the country and they're like, "She sounds like that would be a great show," how can they hear it?
We're fun. All over through our website, which is hot975phoenix.com.
Okay.
You can download our app. It's a free download. So you just search Hot 975 and 103.9, or on the dial, 97.5 and 103.9. And I actually have a partner currently. Her name's Jen. Okay. So it's two girls. We wanted to call ourselves the Clam Jam, but our boss didn't think that was a good idea. We wanted to have a whole intro, like the Clam Jam. Is that too sexual? It's probably too sexual.
Oh, I just thought maybe like.
Oh, you didn't even get that?
No, in Restaurant Week, maybe at a culinary thing.
Like the Clam Jam. So no, right now it's just Robin and Jen, but we just started that about 6 months ago because nobody else in the Valley has two females headlining, an afternoon drive show. So we're on from
nationwide.
It's so fun. It's amazing because we talk about subjects that guys, I think, would want to listen to, as well as girls. Like we'll tackle. Oh my gosh, we did the funniest thing yesterday. We were literally talking about how long is the right amount of time from start to finish for good sex.
Wow.
So we get away with stuff like that on the radio, and people are like glued to the radio. They just want to know the answer.
Did you nail down a time?
We did.
What are we talking about here? Give me an over-under.
It was 10 to 13 minutes.
10 to 13 minutes.
So set your alarm clock.
10 to 13
Set your alarm
minutes.
for that. Start.
Okay, it sounds like I need to develop a tight 9 minutes. Maybe Mike can help me out with that later. I mean, just in concept, not in...
Oh my gosh, you're funny. So yeah, we can, so we're just really fun oriented on the radio with two girls. So I think we please both women and men.
Sure.
So it's 3 to 7 p.m. Monday
and
through
it's
Friday.
live, so I mean,
yeah.
Do you ever get the call to the office afterward, like you guys need to, that topic's off limits?
I think we're going to every time, but we never do.
Oh, really?
And our ratings are great, so I think it's working, and
yeah. What's the one thing, I mean, obviously that's kind of tame. What's the one thing that was like, we're done?
I thought we were going to be done with that.
Really?
For sure.
I mean, that seems like
I think just saying the word sex on the radio, I think a lot of sometimes parents with their kids after school. So actually we'll wait till after 5 for subjects like that.
Oh, okay.
And hopefully the kids are home by then.
Sure. So there's a little bit of a strategy.
So we think about it. Yeah,
that's good.
For sure.
Can you think of something that was a little too juicy that you were like,
was
oh boy,
pretty juicy? No, not off the top of my head. I wish I prepared for that question.
Oh,
no,
I'm
that
sorry.
was good. Along those lines,
well, now you know
I'm
how
sure.
I feel about that 10 to 13 minutes. I wish I'd prepared for that. That extra 10.
So there you go.
Okay, cool. Well, once again, it's 97.5, 103.9 here in the Valley, and then online it's hot 97.5
Phoenix. Yes.
.com. Robin,
Yeah,
thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
I really
Robin
appreciate
Nash,
it.
everyone.
Thank you guys.